Dartskill presents mean, median, mode and range. Sometimes we want to compare one set of data values with another set. As a set can contain several different data values, it is not a good idea to match the two sets on a one-to-one basis. Rather, we want to represent each set with a single number that can be compared with the corresponding number on the other set. Let me explain. Let's say there are two groups of 5 students each, group A and group B, and these are the scores obtained on a test by the individual students on each one of the groups. If I were to ask you which group is better in studies, or at least this particular subject that these scores represent, it won't be an easy question to answer. If you want to match them one to one, the scores, for the first students, this one is a better score. If you look at the second scores, the two students representing the second scores, this is a better score. For the third one, this is better. For the fourth one, this is better. And for the fifth one, this is better. And it isn't a smart idea to count the number of ticks and go on to say that group B is better. Imagine having 6 students in each of the groups. So if the 6th tick went to group A, how would you go on to make a choice between group A and group B? So counting the ticks isn't a solution. The idea is to represent group A with a single number that is representative of all the scores on group A, and similarly have a single number for group B that represents all the scores in group B, one single number, and then we could compare those two numbers. And that's exactly why you want to learn about the mean, the median, and the mode. The mean of a set of numbers is the sum of the numbers, divided by, I'm going to write this as a fraction, this fraction bar indicates division, divided by the number of numbers. The median of a set of numbers, the middle number, after arranging them in order from smallest to largest or largest to smallest. So if you want to find the median, your first job is to arrange the set of numbers either from smallest to largest or largest to smallest, and then go on to pick the middle number. The mode of a set of numbers is the number that occurs or appears the maximum number of times on that list, on that set. Let's try and find the mean, median, and mode of these two sets of numbers. Let me write down group A and group B. And for group A, the mean, the median, for group A and group B, the mean, the median, and the mode. To find the mean, we add the numbers up and divide it with the number of numbers. So for group A, it's going to be the sum of these numbers, 68 plus 90 plus 80 plus 68 plus 95, and they add up to 401. So this is equal to 401 with just a sum, and we need to divide that with 5. And therefore the mean is 80.2. Similarly, the mean for group B is going to be, you add up 69, 88, 85, 85 and 94. 69 plus 88 plus 85 plus 85 plus 94. All of that divided with 5. That's equal to 421. Let me just draw a line here so that you don't get confused. So that's 421 over 5, which is equal to 84.2. So as we can see, the mean of group B is more than the mean of group A. So if you want to consider the mean, you would say group B has got a better mean, or the average. Mean is also called the average. Let's now talk about the median, that says that it's going to be the middle number after arranging them in order. This is important. Our first job is to arrange these numbers from smallest to largest or largest to smallest. Either way will work. I'm going to go smallest to largest. So 68, 68. We have 68, 68. And the next number is 80, 90, 95. Okay. So we have 80, 90, and 95. Now, if you look at these numbers, there are 5 numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And obviously, if you want to go for the middle number, you can cross off 1 from this side and 1 from this side, 1 from this side and 1 from this side. 80 is the middle number. Therefore, the median is going to be 80 for group A. Let's go ahead and find the median, the middle number for group B. For group B, we are going to arrange them as usual from smallest to largest. So it starts at 69, 69, and then we have a couple of 85s, 85, 85, and then a 88, 88, and finally a 94. So the middle number is going to be this 85. So the median of group B is also more than the median of group A. And now if you want to find the mode for group A, the number that appears the maximum number of times, obviously, it's going to be 68, because you see two 68s on this group. 68 and a 68. There's 190, 180 and 195. So the mode is 68. And if you do the same with group B, the mode is going to be 85. You see two 85s. So this is 85. So that is how you find the mean, median and mode of a group of numbers. A couple of thoughts. Number one is, I said the median is the middle number after arranging them in order. Now on these two sets, you had 5 numbers, and 5 is an odd number, which means that you had one single middle number. What if we had another number on each of the sets to make them 6 each? So if you have 6 numbers or any even number of numbers on a set, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and let's say you have arranged them from smallest to largest. Now which is the middle number? Is it this or is it this? Or is there no median at all? When this kind of a scenario comes up, when you have an even number of numbers on the set and you want to find the median, it's going to be the mean of the two middle numbers. So you add this and this up and divide that with 2. That is going to be the median. So if I may write that down, the middle number, if n is odd, where n represents the number of numbers on the set, or the mean or the average, the mean of the two middle numbers, add them up, divide with 2. That's how you find the average or the mean of two numbers. And that is if n, the number of numbers on the set, is even. One more thing. Now if you look at any of these two sets, let's say group B, imagine having another 69 on this set. So what is the mode? We define the mode as the number that appears the maximum number of times. Now 85 is one of the two numbers that appears 2 times, and 69 then becomes the other number that appears 2 times, and 2 is the maximum number. So are there 2 modes or what? Now I have to say that some teachers and books would prefer to say yes, there are 2 modes, 69 and 85. Whereas some others prefer to say it like there's no mode at all. So you want to check with your teacher to find out which way he or she would like you to answer that question. There's one more concept that you want to know about, and that's called the range. So we have the mean or the average, the median, the mode, and the range. The range in a set of data values is the difference between the highest and the lowest number. So range is equal to highest minus the lowest. As easy as that. So let's say we have a set of numbers 3, 10, -2, 1, 0, 5, 20. The range is going to be the highest, which is 20, minus the lowest, which is -2. So you have 20 minus -2, which is equal to 22. The minus on the negative turns it to a positive 2. So the range actually gives us an indication of how close or far apart the data values are spread. A lower range indicates all the data values are somewhat clustered around the central value. On the other hand, a larger range tells us that the numbers or the data values vary considerably and spread far and wide.